Hello, 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 my beautiful people. It's your girl SaVita, the money making Navy veteran at the MBA, rescue survivor for finance. So, welcome to Let's Talk About It Tuesday, another episode where we sip mimosas. Well, actually, today I'm having my smooth, and as me questioning those choices. We had a freeze warning last night and for but we are here. So we are spilling financial tea that definitely did not teach us in school. So now and drop a hashtag team live in the comments. Tell me where you watching from. Tap that screen so the algorithm knows that we are outside today. Now listen, financial this month is all this in January. Yes, it's almost over. Today's not a hustle, hype, or vibe. It's about clarity, control, confidence. So let me start like this because somebody needs to hear this. Now I'm about to ruffle some feathers. So everything that you have heard about money is a lie, or at least it's incomplete information. I wake up every morning and like, oh my gosh, I had to all my life. And I think it's a compilation of just life experience. As being in the financial services industry, I have learned so much. And like I told, it's my responsibility to share. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing. So incomplete information is expensive. So we're not going to talk about the budget better. That's obvious. So, I mean, entire wealth strategy might be built on assumptions that are obvious. Saturday, we do this amazing book club. If you want the link, let me know. It's online, virtual, so we have a lot of fun. So we got asked 2 questions that exposed how much people are doing everything right and still not financially secure. And if you have ever said, "I'll deal with taxes later," or "I'll get a lower tax tire," stay right here. Today is for the professional doing all the right things, the woman rebuilding and trying not to lose ground, the retired or the pre-retired side eyeing uncle. I keep telling people he ain't my uncle and keep Uncle Sam out my pockets. And anyone who does not want surprises eating their income later. So let me say this clearly. Financial wellness is not just how much you make, it's actually how much you keep. And taxes are a quiet thief most people ignore until it's too late. Here's why Financial Wellness Month matters. Most people think when I retire, my taxes will go down. That used to be true. But retirees today are in the hard way that the window is short and time is non existent. Because retirement income does not mean tax free income. I want to talk about the 2 biggest blind spots and nobody explains. Number 1, return and risk. So let me ask you the first question we got asked. Do you have anything in your portfolio with the potential of 7 to 9% with a 0 risk of loss guarantee? Now, most people don't because most traditional advisors, the standard vehicles that most people are placed in are mutual funds and market-based portfolios, and they cannot guarantee protection. So what does the average person do? Accept that risk. Not because they chose it, because they didn't know there were other options. And that's the part that people don't understand. So when the market drops, you just don't lose money, you lose time. And that's what happened. She did everything. She worked, she saved to take her 401k money out, and nobody told her what to do next. No strategy, no structure, no plan. Just congratulations and that confusion. Drop confusion in the comments if nobody ever explained this part to you. What do you do next? Misconception number 2, tax-free access. Now, here's the second question, and this is where people realize they don't actually control their money. You have anything that's at any age and at any time with no tax implications. Now, most people don't, but their money is trapped behind the penalty rules, the age rules, and the tax rules. And hope tax rates don't go up rules. And that should disturb you. Because most people think they have money until they try to use it. So let me say this slowly. Access is power. And most people don't realize that they don't have access until it's too late. I guess in the comments, has anyone ever explained retirement income will actually? Now, most people have never ever had this conversation, and this is where people start saying, well, I'll just move to a tax-friendly state. And listen, I get it. I moved to Florida for very state income tax, real cute on paper. And right now, I've even considered Texas because the housing market looks pretty good there. Until I saw it, and it was like, never mind, Lord. But here's what people don't calculate. A tax-friendly state does not automatically mean a lower tax burden. Because what people forget to look at is the property taxes, the sales taxes, the cost of living, insurance, which is something I hear a lot of people complain about here in Florida, the healthcare access, and how their retirement income will still be taxed federally. So the question is the state tax friendly? The real question is the state financially strategic for my income and my lifestyle? This is why headlines don't build wealth. Strategy does. And this is also why people move, uproot their lives, and still feel financially tight. Because if you don't understand how your money is taxed, where you live won't save you. I want y'all to sit with that for a second. Because question 1 exposes risk. Question 2 exposes the trap. And together, they explain why people retire with money on paper but stress in real life. And let me say this plainly. I've been battered, bruised, and broken. I didn't learn this from a textbook. I'm learning it through life. I didn't say all that to give you cute tips, problems. Help people turn to clarity, control, and confidence. Because a retirement plan built on myths. That's why during Financial Wellness Month, I'm offering financial wellness checkups. This is not salesy. This is not judgment. It is a based conversation where we look at retirement income, tax exposure, and smart tax strategies. So check in the comments if you're. One thing I never understood about taxes was this statement in the comments. I'll read them and respond to them. So here's why this matters. You can't control tax laws. You can't control Congress. You can't control future brackets, but you can control preparation. And preparation is the biggest form of self-respect. So book your financial wellness checkup. Get with your money team. Come back next week. We're not just talking, we're building. Because baby, we are not relying on retirement. We're retiring on facts. And as always, I love God, and I love to have fun. Holla, peace, namaste. Until next week, bye for now.